people, and we're back. I'm gonna try and continue this final battle attack because it's the final freaking battle and I want to get it done. So yeah, basically this is a planned 2 hours plus session of me just doing the final battle. Yeah, so I basically just gave myself the ability to spend multiple hours doing this. So yeah, basically smart idea. Do that. Okay, now one thing I didn't do last time, which I wanted to do but kind of forgot about until it was too late. But now since I'm, here, where's my camp, my shelter? Here it is. No, I can't use it here for some reason. Okay, here's my shelter. No, I don't want that. I like my team. I like these three. And it seems like we were very close last time. I just need to think out a new strategy. Okay, so that's the first step. Now we have the final battle. Now, let's think for a second here. We have full ethers, but we also are missing some stuff. Like, we need tonics up here as well, mid-tonics. That will restore us in the event that, say, we need some health. Because the biggest thing I noticed was we needed a lot of freaking health. Like, if you have less than perfect health, yeah, that Grand Stone attack pretty much wipes you out. So you need to basically be attacking quickly and deadly. In fact, I might want to try and do something really, powerful against it. Like, what I should actually probably do is, and something I noticed last time, was, the triple tech wasn't the most powerful, if you remember. When I was trying to do that, I noticed, I was trying to do the Delta Force, but, the Delta Force wasn't the most powerful. What actually was more powerful was using Antipode 3. So that might be the strategy here. To use Antipode 3, spam that like crazy, use Chrono with Luminaire to basically wipe them all out. Basically spam a bunch of magic. It costs a lot of mana, but that means that we'll just have to spam a lot of potions. And yeah, in between that we use some aura heals, all that. So let's see here, what else can we use? Because I think actually part of the strategy is we can use... Wait, I can actually use it before the battle. Huh. Well, I can use auras. I can use cures and heal people. I see, so I could fully heal people before the battle even. Wow, okay, that's actually interesting. I never knew that one! But, interestingly enough, we have a haste. We have the ability to cut allies' waste time. And I think she has a protect. Yep. So, what I actually could do is use a protect and haste during that first battle when it's a bit weaker and easier to kill him. Don't go straight into it to try to kill him and decimate him. Go into it and boost our stats to an insane level, then decimate him. So yeah, we want to basically boost up our protect and our haste. We want the ability to basically shoot out those two constantly. So, yeah. That's basically the strategy here. We're going to boost up our protect, our haste, then we're going to start trying to decimate. We're going to use a lot of Antipode 3s and Luminaire. And that's basically the concept I'm having for how to win this freaking thing. Let's see how this works. Yeah. Not sure how it's going to go, but, well, yeah. So let's see here. Let's start with... Let's start with the Luminaire and see exactly what it's like. Especially since Chrono is kind of my main attacker right now. Okay, I can do haste on yourself. There we are. I want to have protect. There we are. That way now you have haste and protect on you. Can we have both at once? Or is that gonna mess you up? Okay, you, Luminaire. Okay, next I want haste on you. So you can get better protections. Like, we're going crazy now. Okay, so now we want haste on Chrono, sure. Luminaire in the middle. Protect, Chrono. So now we have protection and haste on, Okay, now we finally have to do Luminaire. We're going to do, Cure 2 on Death, because Death is kind of low. And, Death is also going to protect herself now. That way now we'll have all three. And then we can start attacking. There we are, now all three are ready. Okay, so now we want... We want to do some Aura Whirls on us. And now we want, Flare. Just that way we have some health. We're just trying to get some strong attacks going in. There we are. Okay, that's a start. Now let's see here. We need on, one of you, Chrono. Yep, you'll need it. And let's start with an Anthropo 3 attack. Just wipe him out, because now we can. Okay. Ellie. But now we have the ability to be hasted. I should definitely fit status. Like, as you see, this isn't really too much of a problem. But Chrono attacking me like this is kind of a problem. So yeah, if I fail to this, what I'm going to do is get away to fit statuses. Because otherwise, problem. Look at Chrono trying to murder me. Let's see, is there a way to, like, cure? Let's see, Delta Force it, sure. We need to wipe him out. And now we have kind of the rationale behind all this. As you see, we're really haste. This is awesome with haste. My god, can the attacks get crazy with haste. So hopefully haste stays for the entire battle. I'm not sure if it does or doesn't. But Death needs Ether. So this is where the pain comes in. But we're protected. We'll do an Aura Whirl. Because we can. And now we'll do a Flare. We're trying to do whatever we can to keep up our health, not die, and use Flame On. Hopefully our protection-based combo here helps us out. Delta Force it. You know, it's really nice with the haste. I wish I had thought of haste sooner, because my god, does it change the tide of things. Like, this is a totally different world. Yep, Delta Force again. It's like winning the slot machine. Yeah, this gives us the ability to fight now a lot more and wipe out what we need. Let's do some fire sword. Just because you can. See what exactly happens. It's all about the same. Or whirl it. See, that's the biggest issue now, is the fact that this is going to prevent us from doing things. So now we're going to need to boost up our mana again. Okay, here we are. Time for the inner battle. Outer battle, easy enough. Inner battle is where the problems occur. But hopefully we're still hasted and protected. That's kind of important after all. I don't know if this animation makes it so I'm like lost everything. That would stink. Especially since I kinda now don't have much mana on me. So yeah, now we have to skip all this. Yeah, hopefully we can do stuff. Let's try this. Let's see here, are you still... Are you still able to, like, be strong? Please be protected. It'd be nice if you were protected before the final battle. Yes, indeed. Okay, so first of all, we need Aura Worlds like crazy. Just spam those Aura Worlds. I don't care about anything else besides spamming Aura Worlds. And, oh wait, we need Ethers on all of us. Okay, never mind. We also need Ethers. Just send yourself some health. Like, at the moment, all I care about is healing myself. I mean, yeah, now that haste definitely is coming in handy, because that's really all we have. Okay, so let's see here. Did you use it for ether yourself? Yes, you did. But you're already hasted again. Wow. Wait, attack him. Let's see here. Let's see. Where's like a fire sword or something like that? Because these are like... Let's do this. I would like to attack him and destroy him at least. We need to eliminate... Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so much of that plan. I thought maybe use the fire sword like I could on the other guy, but yeah, that didn't really work for me. So, Aura Whirl it, like I was doing. Like, that's kind of important. Like, he's able to protect every time that, like, he gets shot at. Grandstone, aka Death. Let's see if we die. Luckily, that kept me alive. Chrono's the one that stays alive with it. We need to keep, like, Chrono healed up, because he's the one who's gonna somehow beat this. And the other two, like, die easily. They're like support. So, we need life to you. Just start attacking him again. I wonder if there's like a way to like understand what time it's going to be going to. Okay, now let's go to life for you. Don't care about that at the moment. Come on. We need to revive you. Let's see here. What do we have? We have a flare. Strongest magic attack. Oh god. Magic attacks aren't too strong. The physical attacks are the ones that are evil. Yeah, so that isn't gonna really help me. I need to defeat that left one. Let's see. Which one are you? That. Okay, you need to heal. So right now we need to kill that one on the left-hand side. That's the first plan. Evil Star. Of course. Okay, Death, you need to continue going. We need to aura whirl it. Like, this is a bad time to be alive. Yeah, we need to aura whirl like crazy. Aura whirl. Okay, there we are. Some more world to stay alive. Because we kind of need to. That's a start in the right direction. Now come on, we need to destroy... And here's where the disasters start occurring. Okay, we need some antipodes going. As kind of said. Wait, Delta Force? Okay. I guess it's because Death doesn't have much. Owie. Okay, Life 2. We need a Life 2 you. And Gray, he's back! So now we need to revive us. Okay, this is definitely not an easy fight, but we're trying. I now have more of an idea what happens in the battle, at least. Life to you. The key is definitely keeping Chrono, fully there. Shoot him, because yeah. Owie. Cure it's gonna make sure, yeah, that works. Here we are, now we just need to start shooting some destruction, death and everything. Meditha to yourself. Darn it, that didn't really work. But we need to... destroy him. Destroy! 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 So there we are with a flare attack to try and attack both of them. Let's see here, we need Aura Whirl it and then flare it, because that's our strongest attack. Die back! How can they already be back? Okay, we need another Aura Whirl now. I don't care about anything else, I care about healing up, because this isn't the insane part. Okay, we need to shoot him or something. Because, yeah, this is the part whereby death happens. Okay, so there we are. Grand Stone. Use some fire. Bring life to everybody else. Where's life? Oh my god, we don't have any mana. We need to bring some life. Where's life? Life to you, our healer. Because otherwise we're kind of in bad shape. Let's see, life to you. And then you can heal Chrono Froley. There we are, that's a better attack. Let's see, some Aura Whirls, and now attack you again. We're back to this whole circle. But at least we're past the hard part, which is the rock. When he comes back, he gets that card. Okay, time warp again. And we want exclamation mark to have, something. Let's see, it's a mid-ether for you. Definitely been needing that because Evil Star. Those flare attacks are definitely going to be useful here. I'm just going to keep it bombarding as much as I can while healing. Okay, we need some Aura Whirl now. Okay, there we are. Boost up Aura Whirl. And now let's do some flares. Yeah, I hate that attack there. So let's see, Cure 2 to Chrono. Just that way you have full health. Flare it! Flare them! Come on! There we are! Let's see here, we have... Ice Sword 2. While we have that going, tend to attack with them with that. You need to be quick. Okay, here's where it will get painful again. So full ether to Chrono. Full ether to death. And now here begins where the part is that it will attack us with the hidden blow. Okay. Wow, okay then. Where's life 2? Cure 2, heal, Chrono. Okay, we need to heal freaking Chrono now. God, this is painful. But we're doing good so far. I mean, it's healing the center body, but not the one on the right, which is the one we're trying to kill. Everything else is just side effects, as we're trying to decimate everything with flares and whatnot. Plus the fact that I think he does the powerful attacks. So we kinda want him dead all. Okay, let's see here, you can cure yourself. Come on, game. We need to decimate that guy. Here comes Evil Star! It's definitely nice when everything can be decimated again. So far my plan isn't really exactly working out. Okay, we need to cure Chrono too. I don't know if this will exactly fits him his stats, but at least this gets him going. Okay, let's see here. We need life 2 for you. Then you can attack this one. Because we need... My god, is this crazy. Yeah, this isn't exactly the sanest of things. Exclamation mark could really use some mana. Ultimate magic attract. Gotcha. Luckily that doesn't really do too much damage from what I remember. Never mind that! That was painful! Let's see here, we need Aura Worlds, but she doesn't have much ether. Let's do a fire attack, and that won't actually work. Because that magic one. That won't do much. Didn't even think about that. See, and we need to destroy that one on the right. God. Let's see here, we need Aura Whirl. Okay, now we need life 2 for you. Because this isn't exactly going too well. I mean, I'm trying my best I can. Oh god, no. This ain't strong attack, right? I think so. Cure 2 on yourself. Because you could use some help, and I could use my mage staying alive through this If I can. Yep, here comes the Grand Stone. But she's probably going to be wiped out. Nah. Not entirely. Just close. Let's see here. We want life 2 on you. Because otherwise this is pretty bad. Okay, let's see here. We need Luminaire. That sure works. That sounds like a great idea. Taste my little friend. Wait, is he gonna do another one? Life 2, life 2, life 2. Where's life 2? Okay, we need to cure you. Survive this somehow. Sense of fire. Okay, we need life 2 run Chrono. We need a flare on this one. Yeah, this is definitely not good. But we're trying. And hopefully we're getting somewhere with this. Defense is hidden. Oh god. Here comes the levels pit. Let's see here. Mid ether to death. Full ether to you, sure. Because we need them both. Oh wow. Great time to actually weaken it. Now we just need to destroy this one. But I see without that, it just decimates us entirely. Yeah, without the center of it, it's just more deadly. It's not exactly good. Like, that's not exactly helping me. So let's see here, we need to keep death alive. Let's see what we got here. Flare! I think it just built its defense back up. Darn it! Ice Sword! Now is a good time! Put another decimate attack on it. Let's see your flare. Luminaire. Because we're trying to toss all the damage we can before it gets back. Cure 2 on... Let's see here. Delta Force now. Good time to do Delta Force, right when he's coming back. just to hit him with a Delta Force as a way of saying hello. Okay, but we're now back to this fun part. Next round of the boss fight. This never ends. I mean, it seems like we're doing stuff now. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We need to shoot down the left one. There we are. Here comes the Grand Stone, where we need to keep alive. Let's see here. We need some let's see here, we need to keep some life too to build you back up. Let's see here, we could use I don't have enough Illuminator, darn it. Need to build you back up. Let's see what we got here. We have Luminaire. Now use some life 2 on you. You need some full ether. Okay, so we're still going along, surprisingly. Luminaire, let's see here, some life 2 for... I think I just healed someone. Probably healed myself again. What's it thinking? Reacted too fast. Oh my god, we just killed everything! Oh my god, we just did it! We just did it, people! Whoa! That works! Just when I thought we would have had the chance. We did it! Well then! That's how you do it, people! Okay! That felt good! That felt very good! My god! We did it! By the love of God, we did it! Well, that definitely got interesting near the end. But yeah, we definitely pulled it off! Hooray! We did something. Chrono. Chrono! Of course it goes back to this. There better be an ending! Better not just go to new game. Yeah, Chrono. And now it's time to rise and shine. We have a real surprise for you. Ooh, okay. What do we have? Your stay of execution has been cancelled. We must now carry out your sentence. What? No! That's a terrible way to end this! With us getting executed! We've been looking for you, Chrono! Where did you take my daughter? Daddy, don't! Chrono hasn't done a thing! She says Chrono has been a perfect gentleman, but... What do you think, Chancellor? Chrono's deeds have had an enormous impact on the kingdom! Chancellor, how could you? Please, just listen to me, we had to... Save the future, right? Huh? And we were told by... You saved the future and gave us hope. Wait, the guy from the future came back? What? Okay! You fought Magus' troops and brought peace to the kingdom in the year 600. King Chrono beat Reptites. I see. What's going on here? I see. Death, you brought them here, didn't you? Our kinsman told me all about your incredible mission. kinsmen? You mean they're my ancestors and descendants? Here was fussing about my kingdom and my daughter, and you were saving past, present, and future. Now, for a true victory parade! Tonight we celebrate you! Now, go out and enjoy the last night of the fair! And there we are! Complete victory! I won! What do we win? We win strippers! That's always a good victory! Right there! Yeah! Come along with Chrono, our hero! Princess Nadia's finally home! Our last Guardia's back to normal! It's a moonlight parade! I see. So this is plot, people! This is where it all ends! With a freaking parade! Wow, okay then! We got a freaking parade, people, for this! A very slow-moving, animated parade. Okay then. So, that's that, people! I've done it! By golly, I did it! It only took 2 trials, even for, like, Lavos himself. Yeah, that second time, I did, like, the perfect strategy, apparently. By using haste to protect, I definitely had it there. I needed that to stay alive, as you saw. It was pretty bad, but definitely wasn't too hard. Like, when you can even beat that on the second attempt, that kind of is pretty bad when I'm not that good at RPGs. Like, that kind of means Chrono Trigger's rather easy, in truth. Oh wait, we actually are done. Yay! Yay! What do we do? Hi! Hi! Are you a stripper? Wait, what did I just win? Did I win something? There's a cat! There's a cat! What do I do with the cat? I don't know! Hello! You saved us all? That's nice, dear, but I wish you spent more time around the house. It's a real problem when the person who is in charge of the cat is gone. Yum! Lemonade sure tastes great outdoors! Chrono, have a sip! You're the hero today! Ooh, Melicor. Not much business in weapons anymore, but I like it that way. Here's our freaking parade. Wow. What's up here? More of a plot! Wow. It's a freaking parade all around. Look at the whole place. It's all glowy and colory and sparkly. And this... Chrono. So it looks like they're leading me up here for some reason. Is there a reason? Well, everyone, this is it. Each Sedine time, the gate has grown weak. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes. You're all leaving? Chrono is strong! Exclamation 2! Truck have fun! You're my distant ancestor, so you better have tough kids or I'll be in trouble! Heh, no worry, Truck very strong! Right! Hey, what do you mean by that? Kino dummy, we go now! Okay then, so we're saying goodbye. 'Tis a feisty crowd, but they are thine kin, and 'tis of consequence. Queen Leanne awaits, your majesty, we too shall take our leave. So, we're saying goodbye to everybody, as they jump into the portals. Mr. Stan! Long farewells never were necessary. Right. Besides, actions speak louder than words. Yeah, don't those things end with the princess kissing the frog? Wait, you're supposed to change back? We killed the guy that was supposed to come the curse! Death, I will miss you. What's wrong, Death? Are you gonna say goodbye to Dalek? She knows. Knows what? Dalek was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. Dalek may not exist in the future. Haha, please relax. The new future has a place for me. Darn it, Dalek. Don't pretend you don't care when you're just really sad. It just makes things worse. Death, you have taught me these emotions. Thank you. Plot. Tears don't become you, Dalek. Dalek will be there in the new future. Which we don't know. Are we going to be told what happens to him, like, when they go back? Goodbye. Caution. Oil has washed over my sight sensors. Sight diminished. Okay, so everyone's saying their farewells. Alright. Now what? Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah, I get the feeling that the entity is finally at rest. Yes, I feel that too. Time travel, how exhausting! We should dismantle Setsi. Its job is finished. And we have 2 cats! You naughty thing, come back here! Look, Chrono! Your cat's run away because you haven't been feeding it! Hey, come back here! And so there we are. Oh great, Chrono, that grate will never open again! Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them! Go after them, but the gates! Death! Don't turn off your brain just yet! I forgot, we have a time machine! And so the plot goes again. Oh, Princess, the king asked for your presents! Wait, so we have a time machine and we need to see their presents? Wait, what? I'm so happy! Now there's no reason for you to go away anymore! I have a gift for you to commemorate this day, Princess Nadia! A bunch of balloons! The mother is gone, but we get balloons! This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Exclamation mark, where did you go? Could someone please lend me a hand? I hate to say this, but I can't sit around doing nothing. And so, we go back in time. Once again. Phew! Made it just in time! Shall I fire one off? No, Taban. Actually, I could really use your help. Oh god. He just killed the king. This is murder for the king. He killed the king. That's a terrible way to end this. The frog guy was ripped off. The king died. What type of plot ending is this? This isn't good at all! Well, we beat it. By golly, we beat it, and it took less than an hour to beat the final boss. Yeah. With only 1 death, actually. Wow, this was actually rather easy now that I think about it. Yeah, really, the entire freaking game was rather easy. It was literally just spam things. You know, like, there was some minor strategy, but nothing too hard. Like, the game felt rather easy. And that's, you know, I honestly was hearing about, like, these overpowered things. Like, you could slow things down, you could make things a lot easier for you. This was me trying to make the game relatively difficult. You know, I could have used some overpowered attack involving Chrono and the cave room, but I didn't even touch that. Instead, I just used the main 3, and yeah, we ended up becoming too overpowered for our own good. You know, that haste to protect really kind of helped. And so there's Robo, watching as we shoot across the sky. I see, so now we're watching everyone back in their own times. And Stan turns back to a human. About time. Okay, so we just see all these different times. And I guess this is where the entire game happens again. Since, after all, we're traveling through time and all that. So, yeah. Plot. We did stuff. Yeah. Okay, so actually let's talk about the game, I guess. Since that's kind of it. I mean, the main thing here is the fact that it was ridiculously easy. It feels like it was kind of like a putt-putt game most of the time. Whereby there was some difficulty. I won't go around saying the game was ridiculously easy to the point that it was brain dead. But it was near there. It felt rather easy. I had no challenge, really. Like, even on the final boss, I didn't really struggle much. Like, everything took, like, a few minutes to think of, and as soon as you thought of it, it was a basic puzzle boss. And now that I kind of know it, it would be a lot easier on replays, to the point that it would be ridiculously easy. You know, that's kind of the first time it was ridiculously easy. Though there really was no way you could win with this. Because, even if you didn't, the game was mostly just spamming menus. It felt kind of like your classic RPG, with spamming menus and all that. In fact, really, there wasn't much appeal of gameplay here. Like, I didn't see much fun gameplay. The only thing really interesting here was the story. And I'm sorry, but story in games, John Carmack said it best, but it's kind of like porn. It doesn't need to be there. Is it better that way? Yes, totally. It's better if it has a great plot line. I'm not going to argue that. But not at the cost of gameplay. And that's how I feel happened here. This was literally a bunch of cutscenes with kind of a time travel plotline. You know, sure, the concept was there, and there was a lot of stuff going on, and it was brain dead easy to the point that it didn't become frustrating, but it was almost too easy because of that. There was no point whereby I really felt like I'm never going to be able to beat this and have to, like, struggle for hours and hours. No, really the hardest one would be I die, I come back, I figure out how to beat it. I never had to do something more than twice. And that's pretty sad, you know. Like I said, when I'm able to do that with the final boss, and, you know, I was basically trying to avoid what people were telling me to make it a lot easier. I was trying to give myself an ultimate challenge there, and it still was easy. So, yeah, needless to say, not exactly the most challenging of games. You know, it's really here for the plot line. And I'm sorry, but plot isn't everything. You know, sure there may be plot, there may be music, there may be all that, but guess what? That's a movie. If I wanted that, I'd watch a movie. I'm sorry, but, you know, as much as there may be a story going on here, that's rather bare bones at the same time. Like, it's really still a save the world Japanese-based quest, with just some minor changes here and there, and the time travel thing, which is definitely nice. Like I said, the concepts are interesting, but as it is, it's very bare bones. Like, say there was a complex FPS doing all this, it would have been a lot better. If the game was a lot more interactive, it'd be a lot better, but as it is, I think it really has to do with the genre it's in. Like, I think classic RPGs just don't have much strategy to them. And, yeah. Does this deserve the praise it is given? Not really. Because, like I said, if I'm giving it focusing entirely on gameplay, which is what the ultimate merit of this thing is, it didn't really have much. Like, it had some bare bones strategies and stuff like that, but I never felt like I was being pushed to my limit. You know, maybe some on the final boss somewhat, but nothing felt ultimately very hard. I never felt like I was that challenged. Like, at points I might have felt like, oh, it might be getting hard now, but I never really got to that point where I was overly overwhelmed. Like, until the final boss fight, I didn't even have ethers on me. I didn't even get anything besides what they gave me. And then I literally just spam things. That's literally the strategy, was spam things and hope for the best. You know, it just isn't much for gameplay. You know, like I said, I can understand its kind of appeal, but yeah, it's just, I wasn't doing things legitimately. I wasn't actually playing the game, in my opinion. I was mostly just watching a bunch of videos with some QuickTime events. Really, this is the epitome of what modern gaming allegedly is. This is pretty much you doing a bunch, and it working. You know, that's basically it. I don't think there's any more to this. Yeah, there's no buttons that actually do anything. So I might as well just quit. That's basically the game. Yeah, there's really not much to this game. Like I said, it has stuff, has a lot of content to check out, stuff like that, but at the end of the day, a classic RPG, just the genre alone, feels counterintuitive. It feels like you're spamming a bunch of menus. You're navigating a bunch of menus, trying to just spam options, using different things and hoping the best combo works together to get through this area. There felt like there was no real, me actually doing things. It was just, how fast can I spam things and hope for that. You know, like, it mostly came down to just choosing the same few options and watching them go over and over. So, yeah, I can't exactly say it was the most interactive experience. It was mostly just watching my characters attack things and kind of go from there. And so there really felt like there was no risk, no real danger. And so, yeah, I guess if you're asking Chrono Trigger versus, like, X-Wing or something like that, that really kind of comes down to, like, a debate or something like that. I mean, X-Wing was a terrible, terrible game. It had a lot of horrible things going on. This at least has a benefit of the doubt because it's easy, you're not going to be worrying about it for a long time, and you can forget about it after it's done. So X-Wing kind of becomes a lot it's harder, it's an actual game challenge, and therefore is also terrible because it's in a terrible design. This has a better design, but is ridiculously easy. And so they're basically opposite sides of the same coin, but this one's also a lot easier to get through and not worry about again, while the other one you're going to be stuck on for a long time and hate it because it's a miserable game. You know, this is kind of what it comes down to. The fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, I'm really kind of an FPS fan. I don't really like other genres, as you can kind of see. Like, I can like racing games, I can like different games like that, but really RPGs are really as far from liking things as you can kind of get. Because RPGs are as uninteractive as you can kind of get, because it's all just spamming menus. That's all it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about you being this game. It's a matter of, if I didn't beat it now, if I wasn't, like, well-equipped, all I do is go back, level up some more, and then I'd be able to beat them. And if that didn't do it, of course I have these overpowered attacks I didn't even touch. I didn't even touch the most overpowered attacks in the game. I was specifically avoiding them. It's like Doom. You know, the fact of the matter is, I get this ridiculously overpowered gun, and I go out of my way to avoid the overpowered thing that shouldn't even be in the game because of how unbalanced it makes everything. Like, you know, I understand difficulty levels and all that, but that's a self-induced challenge. And self-induced challenges are not really good game design. I'm sorry, but self-induced challenges just are not the same. You know, they're fun, you know, when you're doing them, but they're not exactly you doing them. They're not going out of the way to do something that's really hard. And so, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just not that great of a thing. At the end of the day, like I said, Chrono Trigger did have a story that was kind of interesting or intriguing. I mean, it kind of ended up being, at the end of the day, aliens. If anything, I think the plot kind of went off the deep end at the very end. Like, the whole aliens thing kind of really went bad. Like, I would have rather it had gone what I thought it was going towards, with Chrono sacrificing himself, and that ended up causing Levels' creation. That would have been freaking amazing. Imagine the main character dying and also finding out that the main character is the enemy that you've been facing all along. And that basically his actions were what was responsible for causing the boss throughout the entire thing and destroying all time. That would have been freaking amazing and a much better story in my eyes than Aliens. It's Aliens! Like, that really was insane. You know, reviving Chrono was kind of like, yeah. I mean, even if you couldn't revive Chrono that way, couldn't you have, like, gone back to before he died and, like, saved him? Interestingly, the repercussions of Chrono Trigger and the way it kind of, like, traveled across time, shouldn't you have, like, gone back to the exact same times and, like, it been like you run into yourself? That would have been an interesting game design, actually. You have to, like, avoid running into yourself and, like, altering what you've done in the past. And so as you continue along, you end up making things more complicated for yourself because now you're in your own way. That would be an interesting design. And then you have to stop yourself from doing certain things because you end up messing it up even worse. Imagine all that. That would have been a wild design. You know, that's trying to basically use all these time periods to basically save humanity from yourself in this weird, chaotic interweb of, like, connected things. And that would have been a wild story. You know, it wouldn't have been good gameplay-wise. It would still, of course, be the same terribly gameplay-wise. But that would have been a much more wild story. As it was, I'm not really a big fan of how the story kind of went. Like, really, the only novelty here was the switching eras. The music was also somewhat interesting. They had decent music. But yeah, I'm sorry, but it's nothing that grand. Nothing that I was really overly awed by. This is not something that I'm going to go back and be like, I have to play this again. No, this whole New Games Plus and all that, I don't even know if I actually gave myself the potential to do it, or if what I just did there by closing out the emulator means that I would have to fight Levels again. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, I just can't really bring myself to care. Like, I did the game, I saw what I needed to see, and now I'm kind of done. And yeah, this is a game I don't really want to have to play again, because it feels like a lot of it was puzzles. The entire, this is basically the antithesis to everything I do, because there's no challenge, really. I mean, I guess there is with some things, with, like, the time that it takes to beat things. If I was doing, like, that, Wait battle mode, it would be an entire puzzle-based game, and I'd loathe it to a point of no tomorrow. But luckily, we had some things kind of saving it, but not really. Like I said, it was ridiculously easy at the end of the day. It would have been much better if it was all real-time and you could, like, actually control the attacks, and you had to, like, use the buttons yourself. That would have been better. I'm tired over here for some reason. But yeah, it would have made it better, but as it is, I'm just not amazed. So, yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think of more to say, but this game doesn't have much substance in my opinion. And for all that I saw, all those hours, I mean, I've been playing this game for a good number of hours now. Let's see here. How many hours have I played in this thing? So I've been playing this thing for about 33 hours of gameplay time. And during those 33 hours, I haven't really seen much substance. Like I said, this the whole time-based thing. There's some twists and turns to the plot line, but, the plot really wasn't interesting to me. And like I said, it really kind of went off the deep end with the whole aliens thing. I really dislike that. That was a terrible way to end it. Like, for most of it, it felt like the game was as hard as, like, Putt-Putt Travels Through Time. That's not a very good compliment. But yeah, that took as much planning and strategy as this. That's not a good thing. I think actually I failed more at Putt Travels Through Time than I failed at this thing. It's rather hard to fail, people. Like, once I started doing some degree of strategy for that final boss fight, basically was a matter of spamming the same things over and over. And it felt like you had the thing at risk, but I think it was an illusion. I think there wasn't actually any real danger. And so, yeah, I end up feeling like I kind of was ripped off. Like I didn't get much of a game here. So, yeah, one of the greatest games of all time, one of the best on the SNES, and I feel like I was freaking ripped off. So, yeah, a shame, but I'm ripped off. Way too easy. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I know it's probably been very, very boring. This has been a boring series, but I'm free. I'm free from this godforsaken thing, and I never have to look at it again. I'm free from X-Wing because I said I'm sick of that game. I'm free from all these freaking things. Thank God. Adios. I'm done. I'm leaving, and I'm never seeing you all again. Goodbye! Wouldn't that be a weird way to end this? Anyway, adios all. See you all in something else. I don't know where exactly I'm going from here, but I have plans to go to things I actually may enjoy for once. AKA not this. Until then, adios everybody. And thank you all for sticking through this hellhole of whatever I've been doing lately. Bye-bye.